Town, South Africa.
Hello, Lizelle. Welcome on the call. Anybody else that wants to say hello before we officially start, Tim?
Lizelle from Port Elizabeth.
Hello, Lizelle. Nice to hear from you.
Susanna Udo.
Hello, everybody. My name is Yolandi, and I'm from Central South Africa, Bloemfontein.
Hello there, Yolandi. Thank you so much for always supporting us, especially as the Partner Council of South Africa. We really appreciate you being on the call with us this evening. Thank you so much.
Yes. This is Michelle from Lagos, Nigeria.
Hi, Lizelle. Welcome on the call. Michelle, sorry about that. Welcome on the call. We appreciate you being with us as Partner Council also of African region. Welcome. Thank you so much for your support continuously.
Hi, Kevin from Pine Slopes in Johannesburg.
Hey there, Kevin. How are you doing? Okay. Awesome.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Also, I'd like to take an opportunity just to welcome everybody that is connecting with us for the first time, wherever you are connecting from. I hope that this evening we are going to be able to impact your final thoughts into jumping on board if you are not yet signed up, because our call this evening is going to tell us more about how to make money. I know that people join network marketing for a lot of reasons, but I know amongst the reasons, there's also money. Some of the people that would come into network marketing is people that would like to supplement their income. Some of them would like to take the opportunity as a permanent way of making more money. So I really hope that this evening we'll be able to, give you the answers that you are looking for, and we'll be able to assist you in making that final decision to coming on board with Partner Council. I see that the head of business development is also on the call. Before we start officially blessing, can I ask you to just open up and say hello to everybody in Africa and whoever that's connecting from all over the globe? Over to you, Blessing.
Hello, team. Hello, Africa. Hello to our brand partners cut across Africa. Like I always like to call you our partner co-family. It's always exciting to get on this call to talk about our business, to talk about how to take our business to the next level, to talk about growth, to talk about health, to talk about wellness, to talk about living wealthier lives. These are important topics that we like to talk about on this call, and most importantly, how to impact our world. And that starts first with us. So tonight we want to talk about what is so important to us. If you are partnering with us, there is that part of income that is so important to us. It is not the upfront income. As much as we love the upfront income, it is really not about the upfront income, because if we're in the business of helping people, we're in the business that we look forward to residual income. Is that income that never runs out. It just keeps trickling in, residual income. And that has to do with our Payline and our Powerline. What we want to see happen this evening is a deeper understanding of our Payline and Powerline. So we're looking forward to lots of questions, providing clarity and ensuring that you run with the information that you'll be given this evening. And most important, that there is a change of mindset to do business differently after this call.
Sorry, Blessing, if I can just ask everyone to...
Hello, I'm not too sure if we've lost Blessing again. Blessing, are you still on the call?
I'm right here on the call.
Oh, awesome.
I'm right
You
here.
went
Yolandi
quiet.
was saying something. Please unmute yourself, Yolandi, and go ahead. Did we lose Yolandi? She was about saying something.
No, she's still on the call.
I'm right here, Blessing. No, I just said that everybody must mute themselves for us to be able to hear.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Neil.
Yes, Blessing. Would you like me to stop sharing?
Yes, please. All right, as Neil mentioned at the beginning of the call, when we talk about partnering with us, we ask that you imagine getting paid for helping people to achieve a lifestyle, a body, and business that they love. We ask that you do more than just imagine. We ask you to come into partnership and actually do it. Help people achieve a lifestyle, a body, and business that they love. We ask that you come into partnership with us and provide solution in these areas and so much more. Because in our partnership and in our business, we've discovered that we do so much more than this, than just provide a lifestyle or body and business. We actually impact lives. There is a ripple effect that even goes beyond what we have just listed here. So when you join PartnerCo, you join a global community of successful entrepreneurs and wellness enthusiasts. What are we united by? We're united by a shared mission. Our mission is to help people around the world, everyone, starting from our community, achieve a body, a lifestyle, and a business that they love. And that's what the world is looking for right now. There's either a group of people looking to achieve a body that they love, or there are people looking to achieve a lifestyle that they yearn and crave for. And you can find all of that within our company PartnerCo. Or it can be a group of people looking to be in a business where they love. Because there are so many unhappy people in our world today doing businesses that they absolutely would rather not do. So there is that group of people that you would find everywhere, either housewives, students, or full-time job, 8 to 5 job workers who are looking to get the body that they love. I was at the gym today, and you have a lot of people who are working from home. And another side effect of working from home is that you sit so much at the system, you don't get time to have a social life that you want, or sometimes to even go to the gym as regularly as you want, because you get used to just sitting in front of your laptop and working. So there is that group of people looking to get the body that they love, and we have the products to help them do that. Or it could be a body that has been affected by, illnesses and the rest, and they're looking to be able to change that. We have the products to support them. And then amazingly, we also have a system and a process that allows us to travel around the world, to live a life. If you have been in this business for long, you know that there is a lifestyle. There is a lifestyle that is tied to it. And it helps you to be able to live the kind of life that you want, travel the world, and see beautiful places, and just relax while you're earning, from all of your team effort. And we are so blessed to have our owners. First, John Wasworth, who is our chief brand partner. We also have Darren Zobrix, who is our Chief Executive Officer. Now, these are men who lead with values. These are men whose passion it is to help people. So my question to you on the call tonight is, what is your passion? Are you passionate about helping people? Because these are men looking to partner with people just like you, who want to live a healthier life and a more fulfilling life. And that's what we're all about in PartnerCo. Our leaders on the call will tell you the same thing. I have been in so many meetings with our partner council members and our leaders. These are men and women who are passionate about helping people and about helping people live healthier, wealthier, and more fulfilling lives. So what does this partnership gives you? Time freedom, a body you love, financial stability, and a community of friends. You know, Yolandi likes to say that this is a business that helps us connect with strangers, and these strangers turn to friends. And amazingly, these friends turn to family. Connections that last a lifetime. This is what our business is about. And then luxury experiences. So we have so many of those luxury experiences planned out for you. We will continue to talk about them in the course of the year. All right, so we are your wellness partner, your business partner, and your lifestyle partner. Now, tonight we want to talk about business partner, and that is tied to Payline versus Powerline. I want us to really pay close attention to what we're learning this evening, and please ask questions because this is so important to your business in PartnerCo. And then this Payline and Powerline is also tied to our amazing compensation plan. #1 compensation plan. Voted #1 compensation plan. 50-50. As a partner, you get 50%, the company gets 50%. It's a true partnership that counts with us. All right. So how important is this topic to you? How important is this topic to you? How important is this topic to your success as a global team builder? Yes, that's the future I see for everyone on the call. Global team builder. It's not only team sales that is a global team builder. You too can become a global team builder. You can have teams cut across the globe, everywhere. It starts with your understanding of this topic. Now, this topic can help you begin to harness residual income. An understanding of this topic can help you harness your residual income, and that's tied to base commission and matching bonus. Because if you understand your Payline versus your Powerline, then you will, #1, also be very strategic. Very, very strategic. And that starts with the placement within your lines. As you register people, as people come into your organization, you're more strategic in the placement. You must also understand that all leadership bonuses are tied to your Payline. So as a leader, you need to understand this topic. And then an understanding of this topic will help you understand the importance of auto delivery and staying commission qualified. If you're not on auto delivery, you simply have not understood the power of your Payline and your Powerline. Because when you understand that, you would never want to lose your carryover volume. You would also never want to lose your lifestyle credits. Because from the activities that happen in your Payline, you also get lifestyle credits. And that lifestyle credit is also tied to your auto delivery. All right, we'll come to those topics. Because when you lose your auto delivery or you're not commission qualified, you lose your lifestyle credits. We will come to that topic, all right. So what is your Powerline? Your Powerline is always the line with the most volume. The line with the most volume. Once you go to your back office, you look at the dashboard, click on the top left-hand corner, the hamburger button, you will see your business. If you click on your business and click on my money, you will see where it's written the volume. Your volume will show you the line with the highest volume. Always, every week, it shows you the line with the highest volume. That line with the highest volume or the most volume is your power line. So your power line can be equal to your Payline, or it can be more. It cannot be less because it is a line with the most volume. So it can be equal to your Payline, or it can be more. Now, carryover volume from your power line allows you more ease at building your organization. And I'll show you with a typical example as we continue. If you have carryover volume, it's much more easier for you to build on other lines, because every other volume that comes in, if you're strategic enough, becomes your pay line. And then it also ensures that you stay on auto delivery because you do not want to lose those carryover volume. So it's not possible for you to have a pay line without a power line. So you must have a power line to be able to say you have a pay line. So if you have only one line with volume, then that line is a power line. For you to say you have a pay line, that means there is another line with the most volume that is your power line. All right. Now let's look at pay line. All other lines with lesser volume, is your pay line. So once you have identified the line with the most volume as your power line, you're now looking at all other lines in your organization. All other lines with lesser volume is your pay line. Now, there is no limit to the number of lines you can have. Your pay line volume determines your base commission earnings. Your pay line determines your base commission earnings. If you want to earn base commission, then it is your pay line. Now, your pay line volume is 10%. 10% of your pay line volume is what you're paid for your base commission every week. 10%. And it's that same pay line that determines your title bonus, because your title bonus is tied to your pay line, not your power line. All right. And so your base commission earnings also determines your title advancement bonus earnings. And one thing I want us to take note here is that only 50% of your new volume will count towards your base commission in your pay line earnings, please. Only 50%. So say, for example, in the case where you already have a line, for example, with 1,000 PV, that's the only line you have, then that's your power line. And so this week you met an amazing prospect, Neil, you met Yolandi, and they were both willing to come in on Ultimate Pack. That's 200 PV each. All right. And so you decide to place them in your other lines with no volume. And so if you place them, for example, in line 2 and 3, taking into consideration that line 1 is where you have 1,000 volume already, so line 2 and 3 becomes your pay line. All right, it becomes your pay line. And when you're calculating your base commission towards your title advancement, only 50% of that will count. Only 50%. Please take notes. So extra volume from personal or customer volumes are balanced between these pay lines at the end of your commission week to maximize your pay. That's a reason why the algorithm has been programmed to be able to balance those personal volumes and customer volume at the end of the week. It is to help you maximize your profitability within the company so that the system can determine where does Neil need more volume and put those volume there so that you can maximize your profitability. So let's look at auto delivery and subscription. Now, auto delivery is basically what acts as your monthly debit order. It auto replenishes your stock for you every 4 weeks and subsequently unlocks discounted rates of your favorite partner co-products. It unlocks lifestyle credits for you. You can have subscribe and save discount with auto delivery. There are exclusive offers that we have that is tied to those on auto delivery. Now, auto delivery, let me state that, is when you have gone to your subscription manager and you have set up your auto delivery. Auto delivery is different from you staying commission qualified, because I've seen a lot of that happening. So for example, you didn't click on your subscription manager. What you just do is try to make sure that every other 4 weeks, around that period where you should renew your commission qualification, you quickly place another order. You're actually staying commission qualified. That's great, but that's not auto delivery. So say, for example, we have exclusive offers in the system, some percentage that we give out to those who are on auto delivery. You would not be able to key into such exclusive offers because the system would not recognize that you're on auto delivery. You didn't set up your auto delivery, your subscription manager. So you need to set up your subscription manager to truly say that you're on auto delivery so that you can be able to key into exclusive offers that might be limited to only those who are on auto delivery. So with auto delivery, you don't need to start worrying about losing your commission. You're able to ensure that you never lose your commission when you're on auto delivery. You know, when you're just trying to stay commission qualified, you always have to think, I would need to renew my subscription at week 18, week 24 thereafter. So you need to always worry about that. Just set up your subscription manager, and then you never have to worry about losing your commission. And your auto delivery also helps you stay eligible for your savings bonus. For your savings bonus. So once you have been able to open up your savings bonus by becoming vice president and getting the required volume, you never have to worry about those savings that you already have going on in your savings bonus if you're on auto delivery. Remember that this same auto delivery is tied to your lifestyle credits. Once you're not on auto delivery or you're not commission qualified, you lose your lifestyle credits. And in subsequent topics we'll have after this is tied to lifestyle credits. We'll talk more in-depthly about lifestyle credits. How do you get lifestyle credits? How do you ensure that you keep those lifestyle credits? And what can you use your lifestyle credits? We'll talk more about that. All right. VIP trips, experiences, eligibility is tied to your auto delivery. There are certain trips and experiences that we would tie to auto delivery. Auto delivery also gives you early access to new products. It's also very convenient, like I mentioned. It also gives you access to the lowest possible pricing within PartnerCo. Carryover volume on Powerline stays carryover when you're on auto delivery. You don't have to worry about losing those carryover volume. We'll talk more about auto delivery subsequently. All right, so with auto delivery is the fastest way for you to build, to earn, and grow. And can I mention to all of you on this call that there are so many options for auto delivery. Do you know that there is an option for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months? So, but then you can start with just every other month. But you can go ahead and click on in the system. There is 12 months auto delivery available. You can pay ahead. You can pay ahead for your 3 months. You can pay ahead for your 6 months. The system has already set that up. If you want that option, it is available on the system for you. 3, 6, and 12 months, all right? I've had to talk to IT in the recent week to ensure that that is actually showing for us in the system. So if you go to your back office and you set your subscription manager, you should see the 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. It's convenient. You don't need to worry about, are you active or not? Just go ahead, build, and earn, all right? Fastest way to build and earn. is to ensure that you're on auto delivery. Now let's talk about residual income, the base commission, which is otherwise called team bonus, because you earn from your sales team as you build in your base commission, and your base commission is tied to your power line and your pay line. So your sales volume from your team accumulates throughout the week. A recap, the line with the most volume is called the power line. All other lines are called pay lines. Now, there is no limit on how many pay lines you can build. The decision is yours. How many pay lines would you like to build? All right. So you earn 10% of the volume in your pay lines, in your base commission every week, 10%. So look at the screen right here. There are 3 lines showing here. 3 lines. Only one line is the power line. Remember, it is the line with the most volume. So if you look at the screen right here, the line with the most volume is the line with 800 PV. That's the power line. All other lines is the pay line. That's the line that you get paid, 10%. So imagine in this scenario that you're not taking careful consideration to your lines, and you're just registering everybody in this line. So maybe this 400 and this 600, it's all in this line. Then you would just have a power line and no pay line. Therefore, you wouldn't get paid. So you might be worrying, I'm not getting paid for my team sales. It is because in most cases, you're just putting all the registrations and the volume coming in one line. But if you're strategic enough to spread out the volume across your lines, you can even decide that you want to start with just 2 lines. You just want to start with 2 lines, but it must be a minimum of 2 lines. A minimum of 2 lines, because there must be a power line and a pay line. So, but in this case, this person has decided to spread it across 3 lines. Okay, so there is power line 800 PV, there is a pay line 400 PV, there's another pay line 200 PV. So this person here would get 10% of the total pay line, and that would be 400 plus 200, which is 10% of 600 total pay line. All right. So let's look in that scenario. What would be 10% of the 600? The 10% of the 600 would give this person, okay, I think we've passed that. We'll give this person $60. $60, those of you in South Africa, that would be multiplied by 14.5 in rands, and in Nigeria, it will be multiplied by 400. I have just mentioned the current exchange rate. We're looking forward to making some adjustments there, and understand that any adjustments will lead to price increase. So let me quickly give you a recap of this. Each pay line, very important information, each pay line can pay up to $2,000 each week. Each pay line can pay up to $2,000. So if you have 10,000 lines, you have 5 lines, 20 lines, it doesn't matter the number of pay lines you have. Each of those pay lines can actually pay you up to $2,000 each week. What does that mean? It means that for you to earn $2,000 from each pay line, you must have at least 20,000 PV. Because 10% of 20,000 PV is what will give you $2,000. So it is a number of volume that you're able to generate in each pay line that will determine your payouts. But you must be sure that you are not just generating power line, because that's the error that a lot of you are making. And that's why this topic is so important. So you might just only be making upfront income, retail, and first order bonus. But the business goes way beyond that, especially when you're building a team, especially when you're a global team builder. You actually make more money from your team members through the base commission and the matching bonus. All right. So you want to be sure that you're very strategic with the volume that you placed on your lines, especially your pay lines. Okay. So just to recap once again, base commission is 10% of the volume generated, and all pay lines can pay you up to $2,000 per line per week. It's not all the pay line, like maybe all the total pay line money that you can get is $2,000. No, we're saying that each pay line can pay up to $2,000 per line per week. Now, how deep and how wide do you want to build? Any remaining difference is always carried over. You do not lose your volume with partner co. Any remaining difference in your power line, is carried over to the next commission period. Remember what I mentioned earlier about auto balancing. When you have more than the minimum sales threshold from both your personal and customer orders, the system algorithm balances these lines for you with those volumes. It is done at the end of the commission period to help maximize your profitability. It means that you can earn from retail and base commission from the same volume. Remember that your preferred customer orders, these are orders where you've earned retail profits, and you can still earn base commission from that same volume. All right. It's amazing. I don't know where else you can find this amazing payout system, if not in PartnerCo. And of course, that's why we were voted #1 globally in our industry. So let's look at this example here. This is a brand partner's back office, a screenshot from a brand partner's back office. Remember where I tell you you can find this volume. You can find this volume when you go into your back office, you click on your dashboard, click on this hamburger button. It will reveal more options. Click on the option that says My Money. Under My Money, you will see my volume, all right? You know your volume is tied to your money. That's where you get your base commission, your pay line earnings from. So look at this right here. Now, this brand partner has been very strategic. Why do I say so? In order for them to have this number of volume, 5,000 carryover volume, over 5,000 carryover volume. In order for them to have this number of volume, they have been strategic enough to ensure that they are on auto delivery so that they don't lose their carryover volume. Imagine if this brand partner had to lose all of this volume and then they would now have to start from the scratch. That's a lot of work. So that's why we say auto delivery is convenience at your doorstep. Convenience to ensure that you don't lose your carryover volume. And so in this week, this brand partner had volume coming in on line 2 and line 3. Even though they had some volume that came in here, there was some volume that came in here. But you can see that all the volume came in here. There is no monetary value attached to that because it is a power line. So that's what happens to you if all your volume goes to one line. Because it is a power line, there would be no monetary value attached to it because you don't get paid on your power line. You get paid on your pay line. So you want to be strategic enough to ensure, for example, in this case, you have this number of volume already in your line 1. Then you want to make sure that when you're registering, enrolling new partners and customers, you ensure that it is placed on line 2 and line 3 in this case here, so that you would have a pay line. Because in this week, if this brand partner was not strategic enough to have volume spread across line 2 and 3, and they all went to line 1, it would not get paid. And when I see that happen to us as brand partners, it's heartbreaking. So we want to understand. We want you to earn money. We want you to be fulfilled while in partnership with us. All right. So moving forward, if you have been making this mistake, before you do any enrollment within the week, we are learning. Quickly come to your volume. All right. Come and look at, where do I have volume? So once you know you have volume on line 1, hey, that's a no-go area. Let me put it in line 2. This new enrollment, ensure it's in line 2. Remember, when you're enrolling, you mustn't allow the system to always do the default. You can choose the tree view and go and place it exactly where you want it to be in your team. Or if you already know the line and you also know the partner where you want to place them in that line, then you can choose the other option that allows you to manually set your placement. So you can say line 2, and then you put the partner ID where you want them to be placed. But if not, my go-to all-time favorite is the graphic 3. Just go to the graphic 3. You will see the empty spaces. Click on any empty space there within the line where you want that new registration to go. You see an empty space. Go and click on that. Once you click on it, it takes you back to continue your registration. It means you have chosen that spot for this new enrollee. That's my all-time favorite. It's so simple, so easy. I see exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly where I'm placing that person. All right. And so because this brand partner was strategic enough, you see that now he has, you see that place that it's there is L in green, that's your pay line. So he has 2 L in green, line 2 and line 3. So now this brand partner has some monetary values now attached to the other 2 lines. They now become his pay line. So amongst his commissions he's going to get this week, for example, he knows he's going to get pay line. He already knows. You know, the beautiful thing about pay line or base commission is that you already know how much you're going to earn. The system is showing you already, based on the volume, you know how much to expect from just your base commission. All right. This is different from your first order bonus. Right here is showing you your volume, your team volume, all volumes that have come into your organization, either generated by you or other team members in your organization. Amazing. So I hope that this part of the training is very clear. If not, please ask questions at the end and we can come back and also look at it again. And so let's look at title advancement. How important is this topic to title advancement? All right, as you continue to work your way through the organization, you're putting in all your effort, you want to ensure that you're also strategic enough to title advance at the same time. And you see that the title advancement, it says title advancement requirement. Pay line contributions can be up to 20,000 PV. It didn't say power line, it said pay line. And then in the requirement, it says 1 week required pay line volume. So your pay line is also very important. An understanding of your pay line helps you title advance quicker. So that way, if you're putting, let's quickly go back now. If you're putting all the volume in line 1 and you just have one very powerful line, you won't also title advance, because there is no pay line volume for you to title advance. It might be easier at the beginning. You know, at the beginning, it just focuses on your lifetime total commission earnings at the beginning, right here. You focus it if you earn up to $100, team lead. If you earn up to $400, supervisor, you know. So at the beginning, it might focus on your earnings, but for you to build as a leader and to excel, you actually need to understand that it's tied to your pay line. Because as you continue to grow to director, to vice president, it's all tied to your pay line. It's tied to your pay line up to chairperson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know, it's tied to your pay line. So you need to understand the pay line. So you want to be sure, like this person, you're spreading it. So for example, let's say you wanted to be, let's go back here. You want to eat the title of a vice president this week, and you had this kind of volume, 5,000 carryover. What do you need to do? So easy, very simple. You just need to focus on your pay line. So right here, you just need to focus on bringing in more people, enrolling, getting people under your team to stay on subscription, because all of that volume counts. Ensuring that people within your organization are commission qualified, that everyone is working, and also ensuring that you're also prospecting and bringing in new people within your organization, and ensuring that you're strategic enough to place them in line 2. Because, for example, in this case, you already have carryover volume of over 5,000. So what you need to generate would be 3,000 to each the title of a vice president. Now, think of the case where you don't have carryover volume. You have not taken the pain to ensure that you're on auto delivery. Let me say the pleasure. The pleasure to ensure that you're on auto delivery. It's no pain at all, because at the end of the day, it pays you, all right? So to ensure that you're on auto delivery and that you never lose your carryover volume. So if you've not done that and you don't have any carryover volume, then that's a lot of work, because you now need to ensure that you have a power line first and then a pay line. So in that case, you would need 3,000 on your power line and another 3,000 on your pay line to be able to title advance within that week. But if you have carryover volume, it becomes very easy. You just focus on your pay line because you have a power line that is very attractive. I like that. A power line that is very attractive. So you just focus on your pay line. You see the importance of ensuring that you have carryover volume. You don't lose it. You're on auto delivery. It's when you're titling in advance, it becomes much easier for you. All right. And then you understand that the power of pay line, you're also ensuring that your power line, all volumes are carried over. So that's how important the pay line is. That's how important your auto delivery is to your growth and success within PartnerCo. All right, important information here. PartnerCo compensation plan still remains a weekly pay plan. Qualification period is between 12 a.m. Saturday to 11:59 p.m. Friday. Subscription runs on Saturday. On Saturday. Commission runs on Tuesday. And it's paid on Friday. It means that on Monday is what we call flex period. So today, Monday is flex period. What does that mean to you as a brand partner? It means if you were supposed to do your auto delivery or stay commission qualified last week and you missed it. I've had some people reach out to me today. So they enrolled someone last week, but they didn't remember to quickly go and do their subscription. And so today is Monday. The previous week, Friday, has ended. Saturday, we started a new week. Is all hope lost? No. PartnerCo is your one true partnership company. We give you a flex period today, Monday. You can reach out to corporate and place an order and ask us to backdate it to the previous week. So that way, what we're doing is that we don't want you to lose your commission. We don't want you to lose your pay. We also do not want you to lose your carryover volume. So when you reach out to us to say, can you please help me backdate this order? We will also ensure that whatever carryover volume you have is carried over so that you do not lose it. But all of that will be so much easier if you're on auto delivery. You would not have to do this, I've just mentioned. But say you're not on auto delivery, or you're on a 3-month auto delivery plan and you didn't take notes to renew, you can always reach out to us. You can reach out to Neil if you're in South Africa. You can reach out to me in Nigeria, or Pamela on the partner support lines. You can reach out to me anywhere in the world. I am available to support you to do that. All right, so take note of your color week. Are you a new person on this call? You're just joining the Partner Co family, or you've never even learned about this? Well, we have what we call the color week. Every week has a color. We have our rolling calendar that is 52 weeks for the whole of the year, and each week has a color. And these colors are just 4 colors, and those 4 colors keep repeating themselves. Say, for example, we started on purple, and then the next week will be green, and after green, it will be blue. After blue, it will be red, and then we'll go back to purple again. Remember, it's a 4-week plan. So it's a 4-week cycle. Each 4-week makes a cycle. Remember when we talk about auto delivery, your auto delivery is for a 4-week period. So you want to take note of the week that you have joined the organization. It's week 17. We're currently in week 17. What color is this week? Ask your upline when you join the organization. Take note of it so that you can set up your subscription manager to ensure that every 4 weeks moving forward, your subscription goes off on that same color week. So you never have to worry about losing your commission or losing your carryover volume once you ensure that you have set up your subscription manager. So at this point, we'll take questions from our amazing partners to ensure that we all understand this topic, and we've provided the clarity to every gray areas as far as this topic is concerned. So I'll ask you to kindly let me know if you have a question, indicate, or you put it in the chat box, and we'll be happy to answer those questions.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello, Madam Blessing. I have a question.
Good evening. Good evening, Precious.
All right, my question is, how do you determine when the auto subscription is working for you? And how do you determine if you are not commission qualified? So how do you know? Is there any penalty or is there any price you're going to pay to be sure that you are auto delivery? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Precious, for that question. Once you've set up your subscription manager, and then you ensure that you have your debit or credit card on the system, it will go off every 4 weeks. Now, there are instances where people have set up their subscription manager, say you're actually not commission qualified, but people go ahead and set up their subscription manager for 28th of April, for example, 28th of April, and they are not commission qualified. So people have made that error. You want to make sure that when you're clicking on the calendar, the date, you're choosing the correct date. All right. And then when you are not commission qualified, it will show there on your dashboard. It will show on your dashboard when you're not commission qualified. Right there on the dashboard, scroll down in your back office. You'll see when you are not commission qualified. It will show right on your dashboard that you're not commission qualified. And so once you set up your subscription manager, it will show you how many weeks for week 17, week 18, week 19, and week 20. Then you know you have to renew afterwards. It will show you right there. And so when you're not commission qualified, it will show right there on your dashboard. If it's not showing correctly, please reach out to us. We would like IT to look at that. But it shows on the dashboard when you are not commission qualified.
All right, thank you.
And there are no penalties. It's just that there are consequences, no penalties, consequences. So the consequence is that you lose your carryover volume when you are not commission qualified. You also lose your commission. So imagine if you enrolled someone, and there's been a unique case where you've been prospecting this person for a long time. You know, prospecting them for a long time. And then one day they decide to use your link or your ID and just go to the back office and register themselves and have products delivered to them without even informing you. I don't know if any of you have been in that instance. They don't inform you. They just go in and enroll and get their products delivered to them. And you're not even aware. And you've been speaking to this person for a long time. So imagine it's that period where you're not commission qualified and they actually went for ultimates and you've lost that commission. That would be so painful. So the best thing is to ensure that you're on auto delivery to avoid those instances.
All right, ma.
Thank you so much, Precious. Any other questions as far as the Payline and Powerline?
Blessing, I don't have a question, but there's something I'd like to add to that to explain something that might help with people determining what date they need to set up their subscription. May I add something?
Please go ahead, Melanie. I appreciate that.
Yes. So how I teach my team is the day that the person enrolls and activates their business with a purchase, whatever day of the week that is. Okay, say they did that on Tuesday. If they go back to the previous Saturday, then, because that's when the week started, and they count forward 4 Saturdays, that is the date that you set up the subscription for. So that is the date that you look for. It should default in the system to the correct date. But if you just want to know when does this person need to have a subscription to remain active, that's what you do. Just go back and count forward 4 Saturdays. And that is the qualifying date that they need to have their subscription on to make sure they stay active and don't lose any commission. I hope that helps.
Thank you so much, Melanie. That definitely helps. I hope we understood what Melanie has just shared with us. So if you enroll today, for example, you want to start counting 4 Saturdays away. That's when you should have your subscription set up in the system. Thank you so much. Any other question or contributions from our leaders? Neil? Any other information from your end?
Everyone. No, you have clearly, given the information that is needed. All I just want to emphasize on is for us just to have a look. I do understand that we do not always have the money, but just try and invest in your business, especially with making sure that you are on that auto delivery, just to avoid a lot of money that is being missed out on. Because as a Blessing has explained, if you are not on auto delivery, you are disadvantaging yourself in a lot of things. So when a new brand partner comes in, maybe if you want to maintain that auto delivery going through on a monthly base, do not look at maybe a highly priced product, and look at a product that is affordable for your pocket, and make sure that every 4 weeks there is that subscription that is going through on your account to make sure that you remain commission qualified. Because at the end of the day, like I said right at the beginning, common goal, one of our common goals why we join network marketing is because we like to make money. Yes, we want to change people's life, but we, the change that has happened in our own lives in terms of our finances, that is a testimony one can use to go out there and also give information, and also offer other people the opportunity to come on board by sharing your own testimony. So while we are out there changing other people's lives, let's also not forget about home and make sure that we're getting paid. Thank you, Blessing.
Thank you so much, Neil. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. There are no more questions. It's been a great evening sharing this information. I hope that this has created some change in mindset, and that you would do business differently moving forward, ensuring you're on auto delivery, understanding your Payline, ensuring that your placement is more strategic, and ensuring that you never lose any carryover volume. Thank you, team. We look forward
Thank
to
you so much, team.
growth and
Enjoy your
success for
evening.
everyone. Bye.
Thank you for connecting with us every Monday and Thursday. We really appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, team. Thank you, Partner Co family.
Thank you so much. You guys were amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you.